Do you currently have a work permit in the United States, or are you waiting for a renewal? If so, you need to know that starting in 2025, several important updates are now in effect. These changes are designed to give more stability to workers whose renewals are taking longer than expected. For many people, this means extra time to keep their jobs, maintain their income, and avoid gaps in employment while waiting for their new card to arrive. Today, we'll break down what changed, who qualifies, and what steps you should take to make sure your work authorization stays active. One of the biggest changes this year is the expansion of the automatic extension for certain work permits. Previously, renewals were automatically extended for up to 180 days, but now, that extension has been tripled to 540 days, or almost a year and a half. That means that if your renewal application was filed before your current card expired, your authorization to work continues automatically for up to 540 additional days, or until a decision is made on your renewal, whichever happens first. This new rule was created to reduce job interruptions and help thousands of employees stay legally employed while their paperwork is still being processed. However, not every worker is eligible for this automatic 540-day extension. It only applies to certain categories of employment authorization. These include people who are. That means more people will finally see their balances erased, as long as they've kept good records and stayed on track. Applying for or already granted asylum, admitted as refugees, waiting for adjustment of status to permanent residents, or spouses of visa holders under the E, L2, or H4 categories. If your work permit is based on temporary protected status, known as TPS, your extension may last up to 1 year or until the TPS designation for your country ends, whichever comes first. So, it's essential to verify exactly which category your current card lists before assuming the extension applies to you. To benefit from the automatic extension, your renewal must meet a few specific requirements. First, your application has to be filed on or before the expiration date printed on your current work card. Second, the eligibility category listed on your renewal must match the one printed on your existing card or on your renewal notice. And third, your application must be properly completed, using the most recent version of the form, the correct filing fee, and all necessary supporting documents. If any of these details are missing or incorrect, your renewal may be rejected or delayed, and you could lose the benefit of the automatic extension. For years, thousands of workers across the country lost their jobs simply because their renewals took too long to be processed. Employers, unsure if their employees were still authorized, often had no choice but to suspend or terminate them. This updated rule is meant to stop that from happening. Now, as long as your renewal is properly filed and falls under one of the qualifying categories, you can keep working legally for up to 540 days after your current permit expires. During that period, your expired card together with your renewal receipt acts as valid proof of work authorization. Even with this flexibility, many applications still face delays due to small but costly mistakes. Incomplete information, outdated forms, missing signatures, or incorrect payments are some of the most common issues. That's why it's highly recommended to file your renewal at least 90 days before your current card expires. Take your time to double-check each section, attach all required evidence, and keep a copy of everything you submit, including receipts and confirmation numbers. A single error can extend your wait time by months. If your work permit expires and your renewal wasn't submitted in time, your work authorization automatically ends. That means your employer can't legally allow you to continue working until a new card is issued. In some cases, this could also affect other immigration processes that depend on maintaining continuous employment. So keeping track of your expiration date is extremely important. In 2025, these updates to work permit rules are bringing more stability and flexibility, but only for those who stay informed and act on time. If you're not sure which category you fall under or when you should renew, make sure to review your case carefully and seek reliable information before your card expires. Taking action early is the best way to protect your right to work legally in the United States. Contact us today. Our team can review your situation, guide you through your renewal or new application, and help you stay authorized to work in the U.S. without interruptions.